Morning Mom. This is my title, Two Sample T-Test. What is two sample t-test? A two sample test is a statistical method used to compare two groups to determine if there is a significant difference between them. The groups can represent two population treatments or conditions. This test assesses whether the means proportion or other characteristics of the two groups are significantly different. Types of two-sample test. Independent two-sample test. Used when the samples are independent. Example: comparing heights of males and females. Example: two-sample t-test for means or man with name U test for non-parametric data. Paired two-sample test. Used when the samples are related or paired. For example, pre- and post-treatment measurements for the same group. Example: paired t-test or Wilcoxon sign rank test for non-parametric data. When is two-sample t-test used? Two-sample t-test is used when comparing means of two groups. You want to test if there is a significant difference between the means of two independent groups. Independent samples. The two groups being compared should be independent of each other. For example, different participants in each group. Normally distributed data. The data in each group should approximately follow a normal distribution, equal or unequal variance, depending on whether variance are assumed to be equal or not. You can perform either a pooled t-test or Welch t-test. Sufficient sample size. While the test can handle small sample size, larger samples give more reliable results. How do you use two sample tests? Define hypothesis. Null assumes no difference between group means alternative assumes a difference. Check assumptions. Ensure independence, normality, and assess variance, equal or unequal. Choose the test. Use the t-test for normal data or non-parametric test if assumptions are violated. Perform the test. Calculate the p-statistic and p-value using software or formulas. Interpret result. Compare the p-value to a significance level, for example 0.05, to determine if the difference is significant. Report findings. Include test type, p-value, and conclusion. What are some applications where you can use two sample t-tests? Comparing test scores. Evaluate difference between the average score of two classes of groups. Medical trials. Compare the effectiveness of two treatments or drugs. Marketing. Test the impacts of different advertisement. Customer response. Manufacturing. Analyze difference in purchase. Marketing. Test the impact of two different advertisements on customer response. Manufacturing. Analyze difference in production output from two machines. Sport analysis. Compare performance metrics, for example, speed or scores between two teams or players. Describe a real-world scenario where you can use the two sample t-test. A company wants to compare the average sales of performance of different training programs. They divide employees into two groups, each undergoing one training program, and measure their sales for the next month. Goal: determine if the two training programs lead to significantly different average sales. Test: use a two sample test t-test to compare the average sales between the two groups. variables. Independent variables and dependent variables are different. The training program two groups, program A and program B. It is a categorical with two levels. Dependent variable. The cell performance measured as a numeric for example, revenue or unit sold. It is continuous. Data type of each variable. Dependent variable. Categorical, nominal or ordinal scale. Dependent variable. For t-test or z-test. Continuous interval or measured scale. For proportion test. Categorical, nominal scale. And that's it. Thank you.